defeated, down and out, and all your problems make you wanna scream and shout. So when you are down and give up your last, and all your tears have filled up your cup, keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up, Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael. The storms of life comes in many stages. Remember, the book of life has many pages. Keep looking for hope and faith when you're lost at sea. Keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up with Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael.
Always remember, you matter, you are important, and you make a difference. Keep smiling and dancing with DJ Brian. Rest in peace to our true hero, Johnny. Good evening, everybody. Welcome aboard. Keeping it real, it's Michael. Episode 317. We missed an episode, so it's 317. Hi, Laurie. I'm trying to find everybody on this page. Just let me share real quick. It's going to be a great episode. First of all, I've been telling you, but I have to tell you, me and DJ, well, first of all, DJ, I want everybody to stand up there, give a attaboy. DJ Brian's going to get promoted tomorrow to detective on his job, and it's a great, great thing, and a long time coming, so we're all proud of him on our end and our work. So DJ, and he's committed. He got to be there early in the morning, and he's here to do the show with everybody. So DJ Brian's getting promoted to detective. Everybody, hopefully, say when you get on, you watch it later. Say thank you, DJ Brian. Happy, congratulations. Well done, well job. All right. So as I said, it's gonna be a good show tonight. I promise. Last 3 out of 4 weeks, I have meetings every Thursday morning early to go over work. So it's been a very, very rough month. Not much sleep. A lot of busyness, but we're here, and it's going to be a great time. And this is for you, this show. I come out tonight. I was interviewed with Kevin Schroeder and Ed Mamet, Cop Talk, WABC. On Monday, I was interviewed. It will be replayed on WABC, and it will be replayed on all the podcasts, 100 stations. Podcasts, I'll let you know the exact date. You go and watch it. They're going to send it to me. I'll share it. You see the video of me being interviewed. It's going to be good. It was a great interview. I had a great time. We talked about a lot of things, and we talked about Project Cop and what a great job they do out there. Andy and Megan, what they do for first responders. That was something we talked about. We talked about my job, what I do off duty, what we do with this show, and Papa. So I'll give a shout out for that. But I want to say it was a great time. Things coming up in the future, a lot of stuff. I got an interview Tuesday, something with a PR director. They want to take this show on the road. That works in WABC. So we'll see what's going to go on with me and DJ Brian. Again, I don't get paid for this. I do a lot. I do it for nonprofit. I do it for Andy. Try to thank him for Cop. And that's what we're going to do. But they want to do take this on the road. We'll see. Get ready. Coming to the theater or neighborhood near you. Maybe in Jersey. Going to go on the road to Jersey with this show. All right. So if you're in Jersey, I might be coming to you. All right. So that's that. So what do you want to watch me every Wednesday night? Wednesday night. 9 o'clock channel, 115 Optimum Cable. You can watch me. You can also hear me on iPod, iHeart, Spotify. I'm out there, Keeping Real Steve Michael. Follow me on YouTube, Keeping Real Steve Michael. This guy back here, almost 21,000 followers on Facebook. But let me say, I'm bowing down. 17,000 views off of last week's show. I know the energy that everybody brought, but I know that it had to help at least one person get through a tough, difficult week. And I say thank you for everybody watching the show. And thank you, everybody comes in every week for this. So now, with that said, if you want to follow me, I have to go to my big page. If you want to follow me, I'm going to give you phone numbers for first responders out there. If you feel hopeless, helpless, you need to call someone. First of all, from NYPD people, Papa, Confidential, Independent Police Department. Could you put the number up there, Lorenzo? You back there? Papa, 188-267-7267. That's for uniform, active or retired. Call that number. We'll get back to you, help you. 188-267-7267. From my civilians of NYPD and uniform members, it's Employee Assistance Unit, 646-610-6730. For my uniform SB members, the chaplains unit 212-473-2363. And then for everybody, Suicide National Hotline. Text 988, call 988. We'll get you help. Over 22 veterans a day commit suicide. A special line for you there. And for my firefighters out there, EMS, you got a special line, 188-731-3473. As I find myself going to Keeping It Real Steve Michael page. Hold on, I got to find me here. All right, we ready? So I'm going to give you my motivational quotes that we done. And I'm saving the best one. This guy share it. We ready? All right, we're live. All right, so guess what? Motivation quotes to me every week. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's kick it off. Please like and share it. Please get everybody to watch this. Tonight's going to be a great one. I promise you. It's going to be for you. And I promise you it's going to be a great show. Hey, John Kwan, how are you? Are you ready? Hold on, I was going to share this. All right, are you ready? We're going to go. First one, motivational quote, Stephen Michael. Your mindset defines your attitude. Your attitude determines your outcome. So sometimes, like, I get a premonition, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. But guess what? You stay positive, it works out for the well. 2, we rise by lifting everybody else up. Remember, we always rise by lifting other people up. All right? In need, you help them. Bring them up. This world's better when we're all standing. Praying is very good on your knees for the man upstairs. But laying down and giving up is not the answer. We're always going to pick each other up. 3, the elimination diet. Remove anger, regret, resentment, guilt, blame, and worry. Then watch your health and life improve. Amen. 4, your days are better when you focus on your blessings more than problems. Amen. 5, love, friendship, laughter. Some of the best things in life are really free. Amen. Here's the one. Please remember, like I remember this, your job is the dream of the unemployed. Your house is the dream of the homeless. Your smile is the dream of the depressed. Your health is the dream of those who are sick. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity and find something to be grateful for. Amen. Always find something to be grateful for. That's what we're here. Stephen Michael, Testimonial Thursday. We ready, DJ Brian? Let's hit it. Salvation Zone. I'm just doing this. I'm just sharing it out. I'm keeping it real, Steve Michael. I'm sorry. Are we ready? What did the Lord want me to talk to you? God wants me to work a mysterious way. First, I'm going to tell you about this. You leave your mental airport of dreams. I wrote this. Check into your car of reality. This is what every day what we go through. All right. You leave your airport, your mental airport of dreams. Check in your car of reality. Drive to downtown of regrets. Turn left on the boulevard of guilt. Drive to the dead-end street called anxiety. Check into the hotel of broken hearts. Then you ask for a room service and room called depression. Call room service, ask for your favorite dinner called this is too much to handle. This is a common day in the life of someone who battles every day to survive. So never look down. Always pick someone up. What God wants to tell you about fear. That's for everybody. This is for you. Fear. I might say a word about fear. It's life's truest opponent. Only fear can defeat life. It is clever, treacherous, adversary. How well I know. It has no decency, no respects, no law, and shows no mercy. It goes for your weakest spot, which it finds with unnerving ease. It begins in your mind, always one moment. You are feeling calm, happy, then fear disguised in the garb of mild-mannered doubt slips into your mind like a spy. Doubt meets disbelief, and disbelief tries to push it out. But disbelief is poorly aroused. It's the foot soldier of fear. Doubt does away with it with little trouble. You become anxious. Reasons come to do battle for you. You are reassured. Reason is fully equipped with the latest weapon of technology. But to your amazement, despite superior tactics and number undeniable victories, reason is put to the back of the burner. You feel yourself weakening and wavering. Your anxiety becomes dreams. Quick, you make a rash decision. You dismiss your allies, hope and trust. Then you defeat yourself. Fear, which is just an impression, an illusion, and it has triumphed over you. It's only duty to pull back the curtains to explore our fears, each and every one. Like vampires, fear can't stand the sunlight. Financial fears, relationship fears, professional fears, safety fears, call them out, pray on them. Remember, fear is stronger when we just think about it. But think about good things. Prayer. Put in God's hand, and you will feel fear going out the window. All right? And the last one for everybody out there, before I get into my music. Courage, the ability to do something right. For David and Goliath, a famous story in the Bible about courage, about the underdog. David was a shepherd, the youngest of 8 boys. I love this story because we battled. I talked about David and Goliath. Goliath was a Philistine warrior who was fighting against the Israelites, who stood about 18 feet 6 inches. He challenged Israelites to fight him, and saying, if he was defeated, the Philistines will be servants of the Israelites. One day, David's father sent him to take food to his 3 brothers who were serving in Saul's army, fighting against Philistines. David saw how afraid the men were of Goliath and asked, who was this Philistine that shamed Israel? David's brothers heard this, got mad at him, and told him to go home to tend to the sheep. David said, what had he done? And if there was not a cause, referring to the importance of somebody does something against him. Soon King Saul heard David's words and sent for him. David told Saul he would fight Goliath, but he was told he was only a boy. David responded by telling him of the wild animals he had killed while tending to sheep and how he would do the same to the giant. King Saul agreed to send him, but David agreed to send someone else, but they refused. He wanted to go with no armor. He went with nothing but a staff and a slingshot with 5 stones. Goliath belittled him, was insulted that Israelites sent a small boy. David said he would fight Goliath in the name of the Lord. David used his slingshot, hit Goliath in the forehead, killing him, then cut off his head. Explain. We all are David in life, the underdog, the overlooked, the forgotten about, maybe in our work life, personal life, or just in this world. So if Goliath is depression, sickness, a bully, or antagonist, never give up, never count yourself out. Amen. All right. The wheels are going to start going off the track, round and round. Stephen Michaels, top 8 songs or 3 bonus songs from the year, March 27th through the years. Number 8 song, 1976, March 27th, number 1 song. The 4 Seasons, December 63. Hit it.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. What a very special time
for me. What a lady, what a night. All right. Number 7, 1978, number 1 hit, March 27th. I go all over the place. You never heard of Bellamy Brothers, but you heard this one. Hit it.
Just let your love go.
Like a bird in the spring, and let your love flow.
With the smallest of dreams and let your love show.
Let your love go. All right, we're good. All right, let me get back on the page. Number 6, I love it. 1979, number 1 hit. One of our favorites, DJ Brown, was actually doing a boogaloo out here. The Bee Gees, Tragedy. Why is Valentine Janek? Why is my show coming up as I don't know what happened to my show. There it is. No, I push it. All right. Number 5 song. I love it. 1980. Number 1 hit. March 27th. The Spinners. You say who? Working my way
back to you, babe.
Cheers, DJ Brown. Number 4 song. 1982. March 27th. Number 1 hit. I remember where I was. I was roller skating. Probably. It was a Friday night. One of the nights. Number 1 song. 1982. We all heard it. I Love Rock and Roll. Joan Jett. I love rock and roll. Are you ready? Number 3 song, 1984, number 1. I love this song. Everybody knows it. It's not Panama, which you was probably around with that too. Van Halen, jump.
Can't you see? Can't you see what I'm
Get off that couch and jump. Let's go. Number 2 song, 1987. Man, I thought this was earlier than that. Look, I was fooled, but guess I was in college, so it wasn't right about the right year. 1987, number 1 song, March 27. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Love this song. I thought it was like 85. But it fits right. And number 1 song, 1991, which I remember going to the disco. I was like, Gil and Ernie's Old Country Road. 1991, and walking in that place, I owned it with my friends. And this song would come on. Vanilla Ice, hit it. Hey, Aura, how are you? Congratulate DJ Brian, getting detective tomorrow, Aura. The first bonus, 1994. Again, I would have never guessed. I think I would never guess the year.
I would have said 80s.
Ace of Base. You say who? Yeah, from Switzerland. The Sign. Hit it. Too much understanding. The second bonus song, 1986. I love it. I can see Makia. I think she did sing it for me, maybe. Whitney Houston. How will I know? Really love me. And the last bonus song, 1973. I used to watch this show. My grandmother and grandfather upstairs in my house. I was young. How do I remember the song? I love it. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Hit it.
If you still want me, one tie yellow ribbon around the old tree.
It's been free.
Long years, 2 weeks.
That was number 1 song, 1973. I'm a crazy guy. Where you hear this music? Like, I played Whitney Houston for you. I played the Bee Gees, the Spinners, Van Halen, Rick Astley, 4 Seasons, all over the place. Only on this show you see, and you can't miss Meaning Behind the Songs. You can't miss Virtual Vacation. You can't miss Freestyle Actor. I didn't write no question. I'm going to do it from the top of my head. It's going to be interesting. All right. So with that said, you're going to hear 30 seconds. Don't go nowhere. From my sponsor, Arthur Lee. Saving lives every day. Over 3,700 lives saved. Getting to 4,000 real quick. And here's from Arthur Lee. Life Back. Saving lives every day. My sponsor.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I have 30 seconds to give you a very important message. My name is Arthur Lee. I'm the CEO and inventor of LifeVac, a simple choking rescue device that could save a life in a choking emergency. We've saved over 3,000 lives now, but we're not there. 5,000 people a year choke to death, 1 child every 5 days. Please consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today. Thank you for your time.
We're back as I share these show. All right, so this is going to where the wheels go off the thing. As I share it one more time. All right, we ready? Meaning Behind Songs. You know, I should have had my man Denny Rogers here for this one. First song, Meaning Behind the Music. I got to come out to my song. I'm waiting. Like Rocky Balboa, I come out. I can't switch it. You know what I'm thinking about? I want to come out. I'm going to have Makia sing Simply the Best, and I'm going to dedicate it to Keeping It Real Steve Michael audience through 6 years. And that song is going to be dedicated to my next live event when Makia's there. She's going to sing Simply the Best for Keeping It Real Steve Michael family. For everybody who gets up every day, who battles, no matter what you're going through and still here, God bless you. All right, what is You Decorate? All right, okay, we're going to hit it. Kenny Rogers, You Decorated My Life. Hit it.
Decorated my life. Created
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, all right, John. James. Joseph. What is this song about? Well, you know, he wanted to have, believe it or not, he's got a lot of songs, and we think everything. But this one was really dedicated to his wife. You decorated my life, because growing up in a marriage, he was trying to become a singer, going on the road. She was the heart and soul of the family, and they wrote it, and he dedicated to his wife. You decorated my life. I do love that song. Number 2 song, I'm going to ABBA, meaning behind the music. Hit it.
There was something in the air that night.
Get up, it's the 70s show. First episode of a TV show. The 70s show. It's
They
like
were
the song.
shining there for you.
And me for liberty. Fernando. What is? Well, Fernando, they wrote it. Fernando was about a general that fought for Spain, all right, in a war. And it was a ballad of a man that put his country and family first. And sometimes things don't work out on the battlefield. But that's what the song is about. Fernando was a general in Spain. They sang an ABBA from Switzerland. Great song. But this show, if you want to know trivia, that song played on the first episode of the 1970s show. I think it was 70s, right? What's it called? All right. The first episode, they were dancing their driver at the end of it. The last one. Oh, I love this one, man. Yeah, I used to hear this at weddings with a band, you know? David Lee Roth, hit it.
Life goes on
Oh, my
without
God.
me, 'cause
I ain't got nobody. Damn, I don't remember this song.
is for me, nobody.
You know what this is? David Lee Roth, Just a Gigolo. And what that was about is a play on words when they're actually writing. It's about someone that thinks they're the life of the party, someone that conceited, but in the end, they really don't think the gigolo. Really, they're like the clown. The song's about the clown. In public, everybody thinks the clown is a happy guy, but when he takes his makeup off, his sad face, gigolo, David Lee Roth, even though it's a play on words that he's the gigolo, everywhere he goes, everybody, no. In the end, he's like the Maytag repairman. He goes home alone. So out there, when you're dealing with people, they could be the life of the party like Robin Williams, and they're battling the battle we don't know. All right? And let me tell you something. So they asked me on Cop Talk, and you're gonna see it. It was really good. I think I talked for 30 minutes. Really good. Kevin Schroeder, Emma Met, retired detective and captain on NYPD. They interviewed me on Cop Talk, WABC radio and TV. And they asked me, how do you find time to do it? But what do you do? And I told them, I preach what I say. Because at one time in my life, I was broken. And I tell this to everybody. One time I was forgotten about, lost, abandoned, ready to throw the chips in, throw the cards in. I had the worst hand in life at that time. But I had things to play for. My children. And the man upstairs spared me. And this is what I tell him. This man upstairs spared me because he had a bigger vision for me than I ever thought I'd do. Here I am trying to work, juggle a family, thinking that was it, being a Little League coach. And little did I know, you excelled in that area. You excelled in work. You excelled as being a father. You got to go through the rough times to bring you out, to use your humanity and yourself, your brokenness, to help other people. And that's why I do this show. And I go on, I don't want to say it, but I've been through it. We all been through it. And depression is serious. And I told them 2 stats. I couldn't believe it. And I tell you every week, 85% of people who want to kill themselves only want to stop the pain. They don't want to die. All right? They just want to stop the pain. There's hope. You talk to them, hey, how are you? It helps them. And then 85 to 90% that suffer serious depression with medication and a therapist, a doctor, they will get off that serious depression and be able to move forward and not go back to that depression. Want to know why we don't go back? Because we know how we survived it. Let me tell you, when you survive a shock attack or nearly drowned, and I remember this as someone, I think it was like 3 years old. I remember, how do you remember stuff? I don't remember when I had for breakfast a month ago, but I can remember something at 3 years old. Or maybe 4 years old. My mother, I was in 5 foot water. She was holding me, and she fixed my grandmother's bathing suit, let go of me. I remember being underwater. All right? I remember that. Flash forward, I hate to say this. My son, as a little boy, we were leaving my sister's house, 2 years old. We're leaving, and he locked the gate to the pool. He got in somehow, and he went down a ladder. It was like 2.5, and he was spinning. Everybody jumped in the pool, saved him. And and I just look at it because I remember my fear as a child, almost drowning, that I didn't get. And I also remember going to Virginia and then my son said he went through the same thing. But what I do remember are trauma. We always remember, but we learn how to survive. Yet I still go in the pool. Yet I still go in the ocean. And I'm afraid of sharks. And I survived a traumatic experience that I remember. And I will tell you another reason why you never catch me on roller coasters. I think I was 6 years old. I went to ride Playland. And back then, you would have held a bar. They didn't strap you like now. And we went on a roller coaster. My uncle was in the middle. I was on one end, and my cousin was on the other end. And you went down. As you were going down, I flew out. He had to pull me back like this. So now, I go to Universal. My kids, they want to go on the Hulk. Ain't no way I'm going upside down 100 feet because I'll be the one the bar's going to open up. But I go on other roller coasters. I try to survive, but anything that brings me back. So what I bring this craziness up to you is we survive our struggles every day. We don't forget it. They're in tattoos. We learn to move on. But guess what? We learn lessons through a hardship. We never forget it. It's almost like the stove is hot. You burn yourself once. You always check to see if it's before you touch it. All right. With that said, I got to figure out my question. I'm gonna go freestyle. It's gonna be good. Keeping it real, Steve. I don't have a pen. I should write down. Keep the number when I write my hands. Hit me. Freestyle the rock. Hit it.
Freak out, yo.
What kind of DJ? DJ's like that? He's a detective DJ. Just remember one. All right, first question. And this is all freestyle because I'm going to just give you the question from my head and answer. And that's how I go. First question. In a board game Clue, everybody ever play Clue in your life? One of my favorite things. In a board game of Clue, they give you the character, they give you a room, and they give them the weapon. They come in and you have to guess who it is, right? Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, Mr. Green, Scarlet, Miss Peacock. I forget all. So in that board game, what was your person that you played? When you played, you had to pick a partner. So Colonel Mustard was yellow. So what piece did you always want to play? What character did you want to play in a board game of Clue? Who is it? So me, I always like blue, but I end up being like Professor Plum. I always got purple. I don't know why I was a professor or Colonel Mustard. Should know later on, But I always got stuck in the ballroom with the candlestick was a weapon, and you have to guess it. Mrs. Peacock in the kitchen with a frying pan. Where the hell the tools? It was a candlestick, I remember. All right, so I was Catherine. How are you? How are you, Donna? Thank you for coming on. Retired Sister of Blue. This show's for you. We're gonna do this NYPD here. Inspector NYPD, keeping it real, Steve Michael, DJ Detective Brian, everybody. DJ Brian's being promoted detective tomorrow. All right, second question. If you're going to a Chinese restaurant, right? For Chinese food, all right, take out one thing, and then I'm gonna make it a new one. Then you go to a Mexican restaurant and order one thing, and then you go to an Italian restaurant, order one thing. All three things in a row could be your name. All right. So if I'm gonna go to a Chinese restaurant, if I know only 3 places to eat, I got to manage it. So I'm gonna get an egg roll. So I'm Mr. Egg Roll. All right. And then I'm going to a Mexican restaurant, I gotta have my nachos. Egg roll, nachos, and I'm gonna finish it off with a cannoli. So my favorite 3 things, even though chicken parmesan, but I'm going to the Italian restaurant later, I'll get a cannoli. I'm going to go to get nachos from a Mexican restaurant, and I'm going to get, I would get chicken and broccoli with brown rice, but I'm going to get an egg roll. So that's my 3 things. If you had to go to a Chinese restaurant, then a Mexican restaurant, and then your desserts Italian, what do you get? DJ Brian, what do you get? Dumplings? Quesadilla?
Calamari.
And calamari. This guy eats calamari for breakfast and dessert. That's what they know about him. And he loves Al Bundy. All right. Let me see. Hey, Bunny, how are you? Everybody answer the question. Question number 3. What is a movie or a series that you have, or you're watching now, have watched, that has your attention? So I like the Game of Thrones, the sequel, The Dragons. But I'm watching right now Wheel of Time again. 4 episodes in. It's pretty good. Season 3. It's a mixture of Game of Thrones / Lord of the Rings. So I'm watching that. I'm watching Reacher episode 3, all on Amazon Prime. I love it. Only thing. So Reach is good. You got if you never watch Reacher, watch Jack Reacher season 1, 2, 3. It's really good. So I'm watching Jack Reacher TV show, and I'm watching Wheel of Time. What are you watching, DJ Brian?
I'm watching Narcos.
Narcos? How is that?
I like it.
Where's that on?
It's Netflix. It's good.
I got Tubi on my TV. You watch Tubi? You have all the show. I watch. Oh my God! I gotta tell you, 2 shows I get to watch back to back. It was on Tubi, and Archie Bunker, All in the Family. I love it. And then Sanford and Son. Oh my God! Archie and Red Fox. My God, I was laughing all night. But they don't have TV like that anymore. But they were the best. So, all right. Question number 4. What would you rather go to a wine bar? Would you rather go to a poetry place? Or would you rather go to a nightclub where you dance? Which one would you rather go to if you're going out on a Wednesday night or a Friday night? A wine bar? Yeah, poetry or out dancing. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I like a wine bar. I like to dance too, but I mean, you asked me why wine bar. I used to have one in America. They closed. Go there for a glass of wine, sit there, you talk, and order like cheese. Reacher is great, right, Bunny? I love it. I love it so far. I'm watching. I'm only up to episode 3 of Reacher, the 3rd season. All right, question number 5. DJ Brown, what are you gonna do? You didn't give me an answer.
I'm going to wine bar.
You going to wine bar?
Yeah.
Really? DJ Brian's going to a wine bar. All right. Wine bar, Michelle. Dancing, Jane. All right, question number 5. Could you pick one you could see yourself doing? Could you see yourself doing one? You have to pick one. Hot air balloon race across like 2 states. Alaska, what is that? With the dogs, the sled? The dog sled on Alaska. Hot air balloon across 2 states. Race in Alaska with dog sled. Or sailboat racing in the ocean. Oh, by the way, I don't want to say anything. People went on a ride, I think in Egypt, a submarine, you heard?
Oh, yeah, that was it.
I don't know, man. You know why I worry about going on a submarine ride? Because if anything happens, whenever I'm looking outside that window, I'm in the water with it. So when they look at these like glass bottom boats, you see a shark. If that boat starts to leak, you're in it with the shark. I mean, to me, I don't know. I'm scared with the ocean. So I'm going to, I don't know, man. I don't know. The dog race, hot air balloon, I'm not going to do for two states. I ain't going to do that. Sailboat racing, I'm going to do dog racing. I'm going to do dog. I like my dogs. I'm going to do it. I don't know. That should be fun. What are you doing, DJ Brian? No hot air?
No.
DJ Brian's going to do dog racing. Dog racing. Sailboat racing, Jane. You know what? If it's in a lake and it's not in Florida, if it's in a lake in New York, I'll do sailboat racing because there ain't no alligators there. All right? You put me in Florida and I watched a movie on HBO Demand. What was it called? About a plane that crashes in Florida Everglades and alligators come after them. Oh, my God. All right. Pretty good movie. All right. Question number 6. What's your favorite event to go to? Is it a wedding? Is it a christening? Is it a sweet 16? Or is it a quinceanilla? Which is your favorite event to go? You got to pick one. Or an engagement party with my son. Oh, by the way, shout out. My son got engaged last week to my son, Steven Jr. A lot of good news today. What would you rather go to? A wedding? Be a guest at a wedding? A guest at a baby shower, a baby christening? Be a guest at a engagement party? Or be a guest at, what's the other one I said?
Stephen Michael live show.
Or a guest at Stephen Michael's live show. Ain't too many people say Stephen Michael's live show. Everybody likes the wedding because of cocktail, but of course you're live. So I'm going to tell you right now. Wedding, baby shower, engagement party, or a live Stephen Michael show. I'm going to Stephen Michael show. I don't even eat on my show. That's why I get a little, one drink, I get tipsy. I don't eat until after. I have to get a cannoli thrown out to me. Stephen Michael show. I mean, I like weddings. Don't get me wrong. I love weddings. My godson's getting married next month. But I don't know. You gotta be. It's all about the cocktail hour for me. Cocktail ain't no. I don't care about Venetian hour. By the time the dessert come out, I'm already full. I'm not even dinner. I want my cocktail. You disappoint me. What does everybody say? What do you say? Wedding.
Live show.
Live show. Engagement party. All right. Question number 7. Tell me a song. Where am I held by? Tell me a song. Tell me a song that you remember either roller skating to, dancing to at a wedding or at a party, or driving in a car with a memory. So I can tell you right now, I'll give you a couple. I remember driving with my father, and Neil Diamond is always his thing. I Am Said I Am was that. But I remember going roller skating to, and going roller skating to Air Supply, Lost in Love. Would come on, he would ask someone to skate with you at the end. Air Supply, Lost in Love. I also remember going roller skating, that song, Men Without Hats, Safety Dance. Remember that? You can dance if you want to. So what's the song you remember doing something to? And the last one, a long distance, I forgot to play last week. I love Bob Seger. Roll on, baby, roll on. I love that song, man. Answer, DJ, bro. What are you doing? What song you remember?
Freestyle music.
Freestyle. That's all you ever see. Freestyle, freestyle. James said, Something to Win by Sinatra. Hey, that's a good one. Question number 7. Tell me what color is on your wall in your bedroom? What paint is on your wall? Now, white's on the ceiling, right? I got tan, whatever that is. Like brown? Light brown? What is that? What's the real name for it? There's probably a name for it. Light brown, I have my wall. What do you got on your bedroom wall?
Gray.
Gray? Mr. Gray, me, Mr. Brown. What is on your bedroom? What paint color is on your bedroom wall? Summer Wind. I had a friend who could sing like Frank Sinatra, sing that song at my wedding a long time ago. Question number 8. Tell me something. Well, how much time I got here? Tell me your favorite thing to put on a barbecue in your backyard. Is it something on the grill or something in a salad? What's the big thing? So I'll tell you right now. When I have a barbecue, maybe what's it called? Salmon burger or chicken kebab. That's my 2 things. But my sister makes the best potato salad and macaroni salad. So I look forward to a little potato salad, a little macaroni salad, and give me a salmon burger or a chicken kebab, grilled chicken. What's your thing, DJ Brian?
Like a good cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
What do you put on that cheeseburger?
Ketchup. Oh, bacon, ketchup.
Bacon ketchup? All right. Now, last question. Tell me, what is a TV show that you remember that you might have cried to or you laughed to? What is a TV show you either cried to, you remember, or you laughed? Which one? Give me some likes and love. I would say when J.R. Ewing, when Bobby died on Dallas, right? And then he came back in the shower. It was a dream. J.R. And then I probably laughed a lot. Well, I just watched Everybody Loves Raymond the other day. It was a rerun. When he was in Italy, I laughed. Seinfeld makes me laugh. So I would say Seinfeld is a show that made me laugh a lot. And I said that I guess I got emotional. The one I remember, I would believe, is when Bobby Ewing died. I was a little kid. Poor JR. He broke down. He was a villain. What's the show that you laughed at? Married Children?
Yeah, of course.
All right. With that said, put Johnny Williams Lawrence up there, please. My man Johnny. Hit it. Oh, A Little House of Prayer. I remember that. What's that one with Michael Landon? What's the one Michael Landon played? Highway. What's the name of that when he was an angel?
Oh,
Highway. What was the name? What was the name of that show? Michael Landon was an angel from. He was in A Little House of Prayer. I mean, Highway. All right, my man Johnny. We honor him every week. He's never forgotten about. I run to a lot of people every day that remembers Johnny and my show. Johnny was a hero, a friend, a brother, a co-host, a co-worker. You never forgot about. You go to my live events, Johnny's Rum Punch is there. All my shows, Johnny's there, and his pictures on my live events. And I always think, cancer leaves a hole in all of us. So we lose someone to cancer, and The hardest part is probably watching someone deteriorate from cancer. It eats you out. And we always pray for miracle. So I saw a lot of people. So Giants never forgot. All right, with that said, Laura, you're going to be happy. I got 2 songs with Florida. First song, Florida. I'm a broken man. Went to Disney World every year with my kids for like 14 years straight. Hit it.
It's a world of hopes and a world of kids. There's so much that we share that it's time.
Ah. Get on Stephen Michaels' private jet. Leave your passport home. Me and DJ Brian, we're taking you all over to music. You know why? First time watching, leave your passport. We're going to Florida. We're going downtown to Daytona Beach. And we're going to go look for Jimmy Buffett and Lost Shaker Salt. Lost Shaker Salt. Hit it. Where's my man DJ Mackey singing for me? Highway to Heaven. That's it. Highway to Heaven. Thank you, Jane. I knew it was. Oh my God, man. Sometimes I think I'm tired. Highway to Heaven. She got to help me. I loved Highway to Heaven. We're going to Jamaica. Steve Michaels private jet. Going to go to Jamaica. We're going to end up in Negril. Going to go in there, land the plane, go in there, get a rum punch, Johnny Special, walk down to the pool, put the sunglasses on, and they're wearing only in summertime, I guess. I know people wear my wife wore sunglasses, my son's engagement. The other day, all the women wore sunglasses. Even my son wore sunglasses. It wasn't that bright out. I only wear in the summertime. It's got to be May on, all right? But going to Jamaica, Negril, down to the pool, hit it. Be alright. Are we ready? We're going to Dominican Republic. On Steve Michaels' private jet. We're going to fly to Punta Cana. Get down. Go down to the beach. Look around. I see no sharks in there. It's good to go in the water. Aventura. Sing it. Bachata.
Con ella soy feliz, tan solo con un besito me llevo al infinito.
All right, get in the private jet. We're going to Trinidad. Carnival season. Wear red, black, and white. We're going to run, dance around like everybody on the streets. Have a good time. Patrice Roberts will sing this song first. We're having a good time.
What you I gon' make you fall in love? What you I gon' hook you? I tried to warn your son. They call me sweet pea for nothing.
Try to warn your son. We're going to Colombia. Where are we going in Colombia? DJ Brian, give me a state. Medellin. I always say Medellin. Going to Medellin. Down there, we're going to go down to some good food, nice restaurant. J Balvin's going to sing this song for us. Hit it.
Y así que vamos a romper, toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere.
We're going to Italy. I'm going down to Sorrento, Italy. Gonna walk down there, sit down, have a cappuccino or espresso, listen to the music. Somebody will sing a Demon song. I love this song. Hit it.
It's just like the fella said.
One of my favorite songs.
Tell me quick.
Ain't that a kick in the head? I like a part. My train goes swirling. All the mob movies play that song. We're going to Puerto Rico. Aguadilla. No, we're going to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Go down there. We'll go to the resort, have a good time, have a drink, sit by the the ocean, and under a little umbrella. Mark Anthony, I love this song. This song gets me on the dance floor every time I hit it. Hit it.
Tú me saliste mala, mala, mala y cara. Tú me saliste mala, mala, mala y cara.
Bunny, I love that. It's one of my favorite songs. Ain't That a Kick in the Head? Laurie and Bunny and Jane. I love that song. And Aura. I love that song. And it's in all the movies. Ain't That one of my favorite songs. Going to New Jersey. I always watch freestyle. I know to be watching later. She's out with her daughter at a play. She loves the doo-wop. New Jersey. Boardwalk. The old days in the 50s. Hit it. I love this song. For the Irishman. When they watch Hoffa. After they watched Hoffa, he was dancing to a Italian song, Il Mondo, and they were plotting his hit, right? And De Niro was his best friend. He couldn't know at the bottom, all right? and then they whack him, and the next scene they go into a wedding, and everybody loves Raymond's the father guy, and they're going up the aisle, and all the guys that knew Hoffa that he's dead knew what happened to him. They're looking shell shocked, and it came down the aisle and it's still a night. Great. It's a long movie, The Irishman. You watch the last hour, man, it's the best. You know, it's the best. I'll tell you, the last hour got me, because you know what? Everybody pays a price, and in the end, people have regrets for going along. It could be an oxymoron for real life. Don't go along with the haters. Stand by yourself. Be an original. Don't go be a cubic zirconia. And the last one, New York for DJ Brian. And you know what? DJ, we might be doing a promotion party down the road. We might have a freestyle act coming there. DJ Brian, New York, for you. TK. All right, so we got some time to shoot the breeze. We're going to shoot it. That's why I love this stuff. I would call in, but you got some crazy. Some people might prank, but here's what I want to talk about in life. When losing somebody, the grief is really hard to deal with. I'll tell you, in a week, my son got engaged. Good news. I heard of a coworker from years ago I knew, came out of academy with, died. And emotions, and then work stress, and then good news, and that's what life's about. But when dealing with grief, I realize it leaves a hole in you. You know, I talk about Johnny, I talk about my mother, I talk about people we lose in the past. Everybody watch them, watch them die to cancer. You lose a parent, lose a spouse, lose a sibling, lose a child. It's a hole that's, you know what? Maybe people can't see it, but it's a hole right in your heart, and it goes right through you, almost like the sunshine. It's like a bullet hole, but it's big. We learn to go on in life to grief. But I just had to counsel someone recently about it, and I always talk about the inner tattoos that we carry around. Everybody's different. People out there get 1 million tattoos or whatever. This is when I graduated. This one I lost my mother. I get it. They have a story. Each tattoo has a story. You ask about the outer tattoo. Hey, what's that? No one asks about your inner tattoos, because they might know you lost someone. They might know you had a setback. They might, hey, how you doing? But they don't see what we carry around. And a lot of times the inner tattoos we carry around are really come out maybe in a light of a room, come out maybe in the sun when you're looking in the mirror, but they come out. Darkness sometimes, they glow in the dark. You revisit your inner tattoos. Now, what I can tell you about the inner tattoos we revisit, we go through so much. Someone has a broken heart, that's the tattoo. Someone has a photograph of the child with their parents, that's the tattoo they see. Someone has, I buried my dog Cheyenne. I probably have my tattoo on me. Someone sees setback, grief, resentment, regrets. You'll see something. But how do we triage it? How do we go away? See, everybody's tattoos on the outside never go away unless do a surgery. How do we do with ours? Well, ours come out to remind us of we're human, to remind us that we do go through pain, to remind us that one day that tattoo, if you lost a loved one, will be reunited in God's time. Sometimes that tattoo could be of a broken heart. It's a reminder that you can fix your heart and go forward and find someone else to replenish it. The tattoos are there to remind us of our battle scars and how we're still standing. They asked me, suicide, and I give them statistics on the show, Cop Talk. But I have to remind myself, I have to remind everybody a lot of times, when I was counseling this person, up to today, up until the day that person, we survived 100% of the worst days of our life. And we're still here. Like a hurricane with a bamboo tree that bent and came back. Lost some of the bamboo, grew it back. That's us. 100% we survived. The oak tree that's big, sturdy. Some break, fall down, can get uplifted, and they have to regrow again. We survived. You got to remember that. No matter what you're going through, we have overcome so much already. Why? God is not done with us. We don't have to stop the timeline. Whatever He wants to do with us, He's playing our life. He knows where we're going to end up. Don't ever want to stop the timeline and take it on yourself to end this world. It's not the answer. Suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem we're going through. Now again, like Job in the Bible, you might be going through 2 physical ailments that no one knows about right now. You might be going through work hard, financial problems too, and you might be going through a relationship issue, right? That's a lot, and all of us at one time went through a lot. But I'll tell you this: money comes and money goes. You could always make it, and you always could lose it. There's nothing tangible about that. You work, you get it. It happens, all right? Health is tough. Once you get it back a little, you want to keep it. It's something we can't gamble. That is out of our hands sometimes, all right? And then a relationship, it's devastating, or if you're going through that right now. But I'll tell you this. One person closes a door on you, eventually another person will open that's better door for you. You have to realize that. Sometimes we go through something really bad in life because God's taking everything out from our life to have it start again. But like a hurricane, we go through damage with that. So if you're out there right now, and that's why I said, I made sure I said over and over, and you feel like you don't matter, that the world's better without you, please don't think that way. The grief we leave behind is so much more devastating than what you're thinking right now. You'll be missed more than you ever know, and it's not the solution. It never is the solution. And I always say, you matter, you're important, you make a difference. And they asked me, where'd you come up with that? And I had to tell them. In my life, at a time in my life, I didn't matter, I wasn't important, and I didn't think I made a difference. And a lot of my friends, when they go to retire or other professions, they ask me, did I make a difference? I always got to tell them, yes. But sometimes I got to check myself too, because we think making a difference is winning the Super Bowl, is win NASCAR race, is golf, it's the big thing, Super Bowl champion. No, making a difference in life is helping the neighbor shovel because you can't. Is taking the mail in for them. Is helping someone across the street. Is helping someone that fell down, getting them help. That you made a difference. Little things you do make a difference in a lot of people's lives. So I tell everybody, man, we already made a difference in people's lives. All right? Without us even knowing, we made a difference. And we did make a difference. Because you were there to say hello to somebody who thought about taking their life that day. You might have been there and you pay it forward when a person in front of you didn't have enough money and say, I got it, add that to my bill. All right? Because one day you might be in that situation, or a family member and someone's going to do that for you. We do it every day. I have to remind people, this world is a better place for you in. And that's why I tell you on the way out the door, you know, you matter, you're important, make a difference. I look forward to the show every week. Next week, I'm trying to get a musical guest back on. You want to find me on Spotify, iHeartRadio. I have a meeting Tuesday with a PR, public relations director, to talk something. Listen, make a difference in this world by your kindness. You show other people. And yes, sometimes we don't get it back 100%. That's not the answer. You are the shining star and the lighthouse out there for everybody else. So for everybody, I'm telling you right now, God bless you. Till we meet again next week, please like it, share it, send it out.
Life isn't always easy.
Life ain't always easy.
Back to times it can be
A hurricane.
a hurricane of feelings.
And emotion. Who wrote this song? I did.
I can tell you that tomorrow.
I can tell you tomorrow's not promised. You hear the words?
So today's
The day to make a difference. Where did I come from? My brokenness, I wrote this song. All right? You write your best stuff to that. God bless you till we meet again next week. Keeping it real. And again, 17,000 views last week. God bless you. You guys are the best family out there. And I promise my next live event, McKee is going to sing Simply the Best to the Keeping It Real Steve Michael family movement of positivity. You are the best. God bless you till we meet again next week. See you later.